Hello everyone. Now, right away I wanted to apologize. I have noticed that in my previous videos there have been some sound quality issues with my commentary, and largely I think due to some settings in my editing program. Now, I believe I have fixed the problem, so feel free to give me some feedback if you think that it has improved or if you think that it hasn't changed at all, because I think it is now a bit better than before. Yeah, so now let's get on with the Dark Project.
I was going to pay Lord Randall and his vase collection a visit, but the Downwind Thieves Guild beat me to the score. Word is that they haven't divvied the booty yet. Apparently their leaders, Donnell and Reuben, are arguing over the prized sapphire vase. Sounds like they could use a third party to settle their disagreement. Since I'm no mediator, I'll just steal the vase from them. They'll be so busy blaming each other, no one will suspect an outsider. The Downwinders run a gambling den called the Overlord's Fancy, which operates under a nearby restaurant. The guild's hideout is beneath the casino. I have a rough map of the complex I got from sources from the inside. Once I'm in the Overlord's Fancy, I'll have to search for the secret entrance to the hideout. I have to be careful. The Downwinders know me all too well. If they catch sight of me, they'll know who took the vase. Assuming they don't just kill me for trespassing. Finding the vase may prove difficult since I have no idea where it is. Should be a hot topic of conversation among the Downwinders. Maybe I'll be lucky enough to overhear where they're stashing it. Time to make a living.
This mission isn't in the original game, it's only in the Gold Edition, and it may prove to be quite a challenge, because it is very long and hard, no pun intended. So I am definitely going to need some equipment, flash bombs, and probably all the water arrows I can get my hands on, and also moss arrows. Now I can't afford anything else except for normal arrows, which I won't need, but whatever. Now, it is not possible to leave this corner here without those guys seeing you. So in the beginning here you just have to wait until they finish the conversation and go inside.
Security is necessary to prevent exposure and dilution of talent. Do you want to argue with the lords? Now what's the password?
Hand of shadow, foot of air. Open the door, okay?
Well, now he hasn't given me the password.
Are you taffing me?
Security is necessary to
And I'm standing here listening to Dano tell you the password. Do you think he's gonna let me if I'm not in the guild? Or you think I'm lackwood enough not to remember it? Sutter, I'll put up with your airs a ways, but if you start putting it like I'm that much of a fool, there will be blood. Now open this door!
And now we can go. Now, another reason why this could prove a challenge was that I didn't remember the mission very well. I had only played it a couple of times and it has been quite a while. However, when I recorded this mission,
What's that sound?
I actually made a mistake and screwed up the settings of my recording software, and then I ended up with the entire mission recorded, but with a black screen. So I am now actually playing it for the second time, and I now have a rough idea again of what I have to do.
Thought I saw something. I'm getting too jumpy.
So yeah, I guess it's not a huge problem. Obviously I have to play it again now. But perhaps I will do a better job than before. Because in my first playthrough I had to do quite a bit of exploring and yeah, searching for things, and that, I guess that would have been a change for you, because the other missions so far I pretty much knew by heart. But also I screwed it up a few times, and yeah, perhaps it will go a little bit better this time. Now right now we are in this restaurant mentioned in the opening video, and now this is the best way to enter the casino. You can also take the stairs, but obviously they are more guarded.
Guess it was nothing.
They're so busy gambling their money away, they won't notice if I take a bit.
Actually, we can take all of the money without them noticing.
That sounded funny.
Which is what I am going to do, obviously.
Him again.
But I won't be able to find all the loot in this mission. Now there are 3 extra missions in the gold edition of this game that weren't in the original version, and yeah, out of those 3 this is my least favorite one. Not because it's difficult, obviously a challenge is fun in this game, but yeah, for some reason it just is not one of my favorites. It's not bad, it is still fun, but yeah, well, they can't all be favorites, right? I guess this mission has the same problem as the Craig's Cleft prison mission. It's just sometimes a bit tedious, and also mostly narrow corridors. Almost forgot the water arrows.
Him again.
Now this secret entrance I remember from the past. I didn't have to search for that in my first
Donald and Ruben
playthrough.
kill each other for all I care. While they fight over the vase, they stay out of my way.
Yeah, but while they're squabbling, they ain't fencing the vase neither. That vase is just gonna stay locked up in Lord Donald's lair.
Yeah, but it's not like it's doing Donald any good, since Lord Ruben has the key to the lockup.
Ain't doing me no good neither. That sapphire vase is worth more than the rest of the score from Randall's combined. I didn't become a downwinder to work for free. I want my cut.
Now, what have we just learned? Lord Donald and Lord Ruben are the leaders of the guild, and Lord Donald has the vase itself that we want, and Lord Ruben has... oh gosh, there are a lot of maps for this mission, has the key to the locker. And yeah, so we have to go to Ruben's first, which should be to the north, because now we are here. Donald's is to the west, here's the south, and yeah, so yeah, north is where we have to go, which is in this general direction. Now the other two bonus missions I like a lot. They are a lot of fun, I think. But we'll get to them later. Now in this area there are a lot of guards. Or, well, they are not really guards, they are thieves. But, well, for us it's one and the same. They mustn't see us, so yeah, I still am going to call them guards, I guess. And yeah, I want to knock out this guy right over there, just to make things a bit less risky around here. And let's put them in there. Here in the shadows. In this mission there are going to be multiple knockouts. It is of course possible to do everything perfectly in this mission as well, but yeah, well, that would just take forever, I think. And also it would require a lot of preparation. Because right now I'm not really sure what I would have to do everything perfectly, and yeah, I would probably have to plan the entire thing.
Come out, wherever you are.
Oh no, he is actually looking for us. The thing is, those two have to have a conversation, and
I hope I find you before the guards do.
only then they will go away. But sometimes they just don't start the conversation until you are very close, like this, for example, like this case, and you have to extinguish the torch, otherwise they will see you when you get close, and then yeah, this happens. Now will you?
was
Yeah.
furious when he got back from his trip and found out his precious scepter had been swiped.
Now they
We
start
didn't
talking.
pull that job, did we?
You taffer, if we pulled a job on one of Ramirez's people, it would be war.
Well, who then?
Probably Garrett. He's the only one sly and foolish enough to pull a job like that.
Well, fuck you too. But at least they have heard of me. I guess the only bad reputation is no reputation. Now I will have to be extra careful here, because they were already suspicious of me. This is not where you get the key. This is not Ruben's house. However, there is some loot here.
What was that I heard?
And in this I am actually... well, I'm not struggling to get enough in total loot. but the thing is, I just don't know where everything is in this. So I definitely have to get all the loot that I do know. I actually kind of like this text. And yeah, here's some of it. So I have to take this little detour.
You'll have to do better than that. Dodge this!
Well, so yeah, I actually blinded myself with the flash bomb. I thought I could knock him out before he turns around. Well, I couldn't.
Oh, is someone over there?
Now in here, if I remember correctly from the last playthrough, there should be another flash bomb. So we can replace the one that we had to use right away. Yes, I was right. Very good. In this mission, the dude is very scattered all over the place. Now, yes, unfortunately he is exactly where we have to go to. Again, extra careful because he was already suspicious. Or perhaps that was the other guy, I don't know. And I'll just wait for him to leave again. To leave the room. Remember when I said that the Boneheart mission was a bit of a maze? Well, this is far worse.
Randall's would have smelled better.
No, that's where I just came from. That one area where I've just been. This is another entrance, right over here. But yeah, I think it's better to go the other way. This way, I think you will be. Now, if you go that way, it's harder to stay undetected. Now, this. No, I'm not quite there. But this is the way to Lord Reuben's house.
Hey.
Now, you take a nap. This is where you find that one special item you have to get. The bracelet. Nothing in there, but under the table. And this guy has the key to Lord Reuben's mansion. And that key is here. This is another thing I actually remembered about the mission. Because yeah, that can take a long time to find. But when you have found it, then you remember it.
many damn rats around here.
This is the entrance to Ruben's house. It's possible to pick the lock on this door, but, well, we have the key. Yeah, so this is where I screwed up the first time. One of those servants, they saw me.
Someone get him! Look there!
Like this, and then he ran away. I couldn't catch him, and he alerted the entire house to my presence. And yeah, that was the end of it pretty much. I'll try and do better this time. So in a way, I guess I can be glad that I screwed up the recording. Yeah, but last time I actually got killed in the end, or just before the end of the mission, and I forgot to save the game, so I would have had to replay the mission, or a large part of the mission anyway. Oh, actually, no, I don't want to go there. What the hell? Do you guys see this? Well.
Hey, I'm not deaf, you know. Come
Well, that was close. If he comes near me, I can knock him out. Well, he gave up pretty quickly.
Used to rat noises by now. What was that? It was just nothing.
Obviously what we need is on the top floor, as always.
Thought I saw.
Hey!
Oh boy. Blinded myself again.
I'm gonna sick the dogs on you when I find you.
Stay right there, Garrett. You're gonna learn what pain is all about.
Again, this isn't going very well.
Now I can get my vase.
Yeah, whatever. No, it's really not going well at all. But Yeah, I'm not trying to set any records here, I just want to beat it and be done with it. Now, last time I recorded this when I got killed near the end of the mission. I actually wanted to quit and continue some other time. Maybe upload the first half of the mission, and then I realized that the recording was invalid, and yeah, I thought, what the hell, let's do it all again.
You see that? What's going on?
Who's there?
I'm getting too
Did you say something?
Huh?
Again, this isn't really the way to go, or at least not the way to the main objective, but I'll have to get all the loot that I can actually remember where to find it. Also, in my last recording, something curious happened in this room right here. I went in to get a gem that is in there, and yeah, just then those two thieves walked by, so I closed the door and I couldn't get it open, so I was
I don't know what that
stuck
was.
inside of that little room right in there. So yeah, the door glitched and it was impossible to open, really. Whatever I tried, I couldn't get it open. And then I actually shot it with a fire arrow, and that opened it.
Quiet now.
But of course it also alerted the guards. So yeah. That had never happened to me before. But yeah, like I said, unfortunately the recording is lost. You're just gonna have to take my word for it. Now, with the save key we can go to Lord Donald's house
Did I just see what I think I saw?
and finally get the vase. But I think I will do that in the next video. So thank you for watching, and until next time, take care.